So hey guys, my name's Timothy Edwards. I'm the T part of JT Business Advisors. I'll introduce you to my partner and my wife in the next video clip, Julie. So I did a little bit about myself. I graduated high school in '86, and in '89 I graduated college. In 1990 I started my private investigation company. In 1991 I added on to that. I included executive protection or bodyguarding company and then security company, and we built that up between me and Julie. We did that from 1989 all the way up until let's see, the year 2002. And in the year 2002 we immigrated to the United States, where we started a church. And then in 2008 we started a day spa. And then in 2014 we moved to Houston, Texas. So the churches were going well. We handed them over. The day spa we shut down. The security companies in South Africa we sold and made some money on that. Pretty much we've had a large variety of businesses. We've done a large variety of businesses. We've started them from ground up, and we've also built and taken over and flipped some businesses. So we've had some experience of this, man. Since 1989, we've been doing business, entrepreneurs, and we've tried all kinds of things, and we've been successful at most of the stuff, not everything. We've had a lot of failures. In the year 2014, we opened an insurance agency. We now have 3 branches. We have 7 staff members, and that's doing very well for itself. We're also about to launch a couple of other things. So I'm going to tell you in these series, in this channel, all about the mistakes we've made, all the things we've done well, and the things that haven't done so well. So right now, we're in the midst of the COVID-19 virus epidemic, and things are looking really tough. We're going to make payroll tomorrow, which is always fun, especially when your income is not lining up with what it normally would be at this time of the year. So normally at this time of the year, we are doing a lot of business. So normally at this time of the year, we're doing a lot of business, and we're really pumping it. Right now, COVID-19 has kicked in, and we're not doing so well. So we are doing that crunch time. What we have been doing is assessing what has worked for us and what hasn't worked for us. So over the last 4 or 5 years, we've tried postcards. We would mail 2,000 postcards out every single month. We've tried flyers. We even tried lumpy mail. So what's lumpy mail? Lumpy mail is basically an envelope with a handwritten envelope. It's a stamp, not a digital stamp, it's an actual stamp. And inside we've got a pen or a little pocket knife or something, and it's lumpy mail, so people will open that up. So we've tried that. We've tried postcards. We've tried email broadcasts. And what has worked consistently for us since 2014 is the good old-fashioned dial for dollars. You just pick up that phone and you make phone calls. Where do you find your numbers from? A myriad of sources. We use LinkedIn, we use social media, we public data. We don't buy lists. We try to generate our own lists. But we also buy what's known as X dates, and X dates is when a business is about to expire. On the insurance, we can get that information, so we'll do that as well. But a lot of information we don't buy is simply public data. It's out there, use it. So for example, if you're in the insurance business, you can contact Texas Department of Parks and Recreation and get a list of every single person in the Texas state that has a motorboat. What you can do with that information, you can phone them, you can email them, you can reach out to them, you can mail them a letter. So there's a list for every single school teacher. There's a list of every single insurance person in the country in Texas. Every person that needs a state license, there's a public data list, and you can get access to that public data list. And you can email them, mail them, phone them, and that's how we get our information. That's how we get our names from. And we dial for dollars. We also email. We've tried texting. Obviously, we have to abide by all the rules, the state rules, the do not call list, etc., etc. But most business people do not mind if you call and you have a quick 2-question pitch. You don't do a whole 3-minute pitch. You do a quick question to establish whether the client wants to hear what you got to say. And we have found that dial for dollars is the best way. Another way to supplement that these days, we also do networking. We go to every possible networking event we can lay our hands on. Chamber of Commerce, BNI, etc., etc. We go to all these networking events, and the other thing that works for us is to establish centers of influence. So we find, for example, in my industry, a center of influence is a mortgage broker, a CPA, a lawyer, attorneys. And so we look after those people, especially the office managers. Take them a cupcake once a month, donuts, Starbucks gift cards. And we cultivate relationships with these guys, we build relationships up, and they refer business to us out of that. So centers of influence is a very good way for us to get business as well. Consistent business, as I said, is always the phone calls. You've got to phone. There's no quick and easy way around that. Emails, hit and miss. We're not getting a great response, terrible response. In fact, text messages are better responses, but you don't want to upset your clients either. So that's how we are doing the marketing. Now, during this COVID-19 time period, we are not reaching out. During this COVID-19 time period, we're not reaching out to people and trying to sell them something, reaching out to them and saying, hey guys, we're doing okay. How are you doing? How can we help you? We're trying to give them some business advice. We're saying things like, look, we know payroll's coming up. There's grants available. There's loans available to us as small business owners. And also, you can phone your carriers, your providers, and tell them you can't pay right now. Can you work at a payment plan? And everybody's prepared to work with you right now. So that's a little bit about us, a little bit about me, and what these videos are going to be like. I'm going to be telling you about things that work, things that don't work, and what's working for me right now. I trust that you enjoy it. There's nothing for sale. I'm not selling anything. I'm not giving away anything. Just straightforward information that works. If you get anything out of it, I'm blessed. If you don't, change the channel. If you'd love to subscribe, please subscribe. I'm going to try and do this once a week. Have a great day.